Hello, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a denture update. If you are new here, my name is Angela. March of 2024, I got a full set of upper and lower dentures. I had 18 teeth extracted, and boy, oh boy, has it been a journey. I have learned so much. I really hope that my denture videos help you if you are new to dentures, a beginner, an amateur, a professional. Whatever it is, I hope that you find some insight and some information in me sharing my journey that helps you on yours. If you have not subscribed, would love to have you. Throw me a big thumbs up and let's jump into this 10-month denture update. I cannot believe it has been 10 months since I got these beautiful teeth. I want to add really quickly that if you got dentures and you love your dentures, you love them, let's say you find them aesthetically pleasing. When you look in the mirror, you're like, wow, these dentures look like natural teeth. They really fit my mouth, and you really like them, then don't worry about what anybody else says. For the most part, all of the comments I get on my denture videos are so uplifting, so supportive. But occasionally you have those people that are living in their parents' basements that are so unhappy with themselves that they just find some kind of joy in putting others down, and they leave mean comments. And I just like to think to myself, if you were in the drugstore and you were shopping on the toothpaste, the denture adhesive aisle, would somebody come up to you and say, hey, just so you know, your dentures are way too big for your mouth and they look like shit? Absolutely not. Nobody would do that. So the fact that people think that they can say things just because they're not face to face or in person with you, just let it roll off your back, you guys. If you're happy with the way that your teeth look, and FYI, I am thrilled with the way that my teeth look. I love them. 10 months in, I am still so happy that I made the decision to get these teeth, because it's not really about what you think. It's about what I think. And if I'm happy with them, that's really all that matters, because I am, in fact, the one that has to look at myself in the mirror every day. So I just wanted to say that. And just don't pay attention to what other people say. If you are happy, then that is really all that matters. So now that we got that out of the way, let me give you guys a 10-month. I think the last update I did, I didn't go back and look before I started filming this video, but I believe I mentioned in that video how I had gone from wearing my dentures 24/7, sleeping in them, only removing them to clean them. I had started taking them out a few nights a week to just kind of see what happened. I actually had a professional reach out to me that said, hey, just try not sleeping in them and see what happens. So I took that advice, and I will say that it just really seemed to help as far as my mouth not feeling so tired. For any of my denture wearers, you kind of know what I'm talking about. If you are not a denture wearer, your mouth at the end of the day can just feel exhausted. It can just feel kind of tired, and it's not every day. It's hit or miss. You never know when you're going to feel that way, but it does happen. But what I have found, when I don't sleep in my dentures and then I get up in the morning and I put them in, it takes my brain and my mind, 2-3 minutes to just be like, okay, I got these teeth in. Whereas if I just sleep in them and I wake up and then I take them out and clean them and put them right back in, it's just a natural feeling. And I really do prefer that natural feeling. When I don't sleep in them and then I get up and put them in, I just can instantly tell that I have put something in my mouth. And it does take a few minutes to get adjusted to that. So I just prefer sleeping in my dentures. So that's one thing that has kind of changed, is I've gone back to really sleeping in my dentures every night. Now, I am still able to pretty much eat whatever I want to eat. I shared with you guys that I had lost about 25 pounds, and I am slowly starting to incorporate those protein drinks that I shared with you guys. I will link them down in the description if you are interested. The protein drinks that I kind of fluctuate through, I live in a very rural area. It's not always easy to access the Fairlife that I prefer with the 30 grams of protein, but I have found some similar and also some protein powder. And it just helps knowing that in the mornings when I get up and I'm getting my day started, I can have my coffee. And while I'm having my coffee, I can also sip on that protein shake. It gives something on my belly. And right out of the gate, first thing in the morning, I know I'm getting anywhere from 25 to 30 grams of protein. And that is a beautiful way to start your day. So, still using the protein, I'm still able to eat pretty much whatever I want. Um, as with anybody that wears dentures, I talk about this in a lot of my videos is please don't ever get in the mindset where you can't eat something. Just learn a different way to eat it. What does that mean? With a breadstick. Before I got these dentures and I would go to the Olive Garden or make breadsticks at home and dunk it in that good old Alfredo sauce, I would just dunk the breadstick and, go right in and eat it. Now I just find that it's a little easier for me to eat if I just tear off a little piece of the breadstick and dunk it. And that's fine. I know a lot of really classy women that I watch that would eat their breadstick that way anyway. So, that's all. It's fine. But when I say just learning a different way to eat things, you really just kind of have to be creative. And in being creative, you will figure out how to do things instead of just telling yourself and getting in the mindset of, I can't do this. We're just going to go with the mindset that I can do this just a different way than what I'm used to doing. At 10 months, I will tell you guys, I know that I have had some bone loss, some bone shrinkage. And I say I know that because research wise and statistically wise, I know that that is something that happens when you have all of your teeth extracted. I can't tell a huge difference as far as the way my teeth fit and feel. I can't tell a big enough difference as far as that, but I'm just saying because of everything my dentist told me and that I researched, I know that that is common. If anything, it's never really the top denture that us denture wearers have trouble with. It's always that bottom denture because the suction is so good on the top. You don't really have that suction on the bottom that you do on the top. My denture may be a little bit looser on the bottom at 10 months than it was, let's say, at 2 months, but it's really not a significant enough difference for me to just, I've not had to go and get any type of reline, soft reline or hard reline. And I still am not somebody that uses adhesive every single day. I talked about that in my last video. I'll add a card up here. If you haven't watched that, watch that. Um, I'm the kind of person who, if I know I'm going to be eating something that's going to be a little bit more, it's going to take a little bit more chewing, like a steak, then I will wear adhesive. If I'm going to be going to an event or out to dinner, I will wear adhesive just for my own, mindset. It just gives me a little bit added, of security, this secure feeling that I know that my teeth are actually glued in. And I, still I'm not wearing it every day, but I'm going to share with you guys the days that I am wearing it. Now, I shared a adhesive video. I tried so many adhesives, which one was my favorite, and it is still the Fix-A-Dent Plus with Scope. In my opinion, a adhesive is going to take a lot of trial and error. What works for me may not work for you, and vice versa. Just if you're looking for a good adhesive, try to find the smallest sizes that you can find until you really go through several and find the one that you're going to want to use. But it is some trial and error. But out of all the ones so far that I tested, this is my favorite, and it doesn't have that adhesive-y taste. Now, I will tell you this, less is more. If your dentures are really, really loose and you are having to go in and just squeeze a whole lot of glue, then you really do need to go talk to your dentist about having a reline or go down the rabbit hole of, what is it called? Cushion grip, denture fit. There are so many things. But If you are having to use a lot of adhesive, then it may be time to go down one of those routes and see, because I just find that when I use a lesser amount of adhesive, it seems to really work better than it would if I go in with a, huge glob of glue. Less is definitely more. I found though that if I go in with a little tiny bit of my adhesive, this Fix-A-Dent Plus with scope, and then I top it with a little bit of the powder, you guys, I'm telling you right now, it holds so well. It is kind of crazy. And I still am loving those strips that I shared in the video I added for you guys. I still love those. I'm just out at the moment and I'm lazy and I haven't been to the store to pick any up yet. But my favorites are definitely going to be those ones I shared in that video, the Poly Grip strips. And then if I'm out of those, this with a little bit of powder, it holds for me a very, very long time. And still, if you've not caught any of my videos and you are having trouble with getting your glue off of your dentures, cut you a straw. This is just a piece of a straw, and you can just scrape that glue right off of your dentures. Works like a charm. And if you are also having trouble with getting your adhesive off of your gums, you guys, get you a very, very soft toothbrush. This is so, so soft. And get some hot water, put it in your mouth, rinse 3 or 4 times. That hot water is really going to help that glue loosen from your gums. And then go in with a brush and just really, really gently brush your gums. And then go back in and do that, hot water rinse for a few seconds, 3 or 4 times, and that glue for me comes right off of my gums. So I still, you guys, cannot believe that it's been almost a year. I mean, it's January of 2025. March will be a year since I had my teeth pulled. So happy that I made the decision, and I'm so happy looking back that I am almost on the year mark. I don't have to worry about sensitivity, pain, a tooth blowing out. Always seem to get a toothache at the most inconvenient times. And I don't have to worry about any of that. You're going to have obstacles and challenges if you're a new denture wearer. It's just part of it. You have this piece of plastic, this foreign object that you're putting in your mouth. I cannot stress enough to wear your dentures. Please, please, for the love of everything, do not get into the mindset where you think in order to eat, you have to take your dentures out. If you are already there, then go talk to your dentist and tell them, I don't want to have to eat without my teeth. I paid for these teeth. I want to be able to eat with these. And get a plan of action with your dentist that is going to get you in a situation where you know that you're going to be able to eat with your teeth. I just cannot stress that enough. There have been so many times, you guys, when I have wanted to rip my teeth out of my mouth and throw them out in my yard because of having to learn a new way to do things. But I'm a persistent old gal, and I was like, I'm not going to give up. I did not pay this money to have these teeth just sit in the container and not use them. I'm going to learn how to do it. And I stayed the course and I was persistent. And I hope that you can do the same. Just know that I know sometimes things are easier said than done. But because I am a denture wearer, I know that if I can do it, you guys, I know that you can do it. It's all about mindset. I know for the people that watch my denture videos, you're like, Angela, will you shut up already about the mindset? But I promise you, it will make or break your denture wearing experience. And I want you to have a good journey with your dentures. I was terrified that I was making the worst decision I could have made. And I promise you, a year and a half almost in, I am so, so thankful that I decided to go ahead and do this. My only regret, I know this sounds so cliche, is that I did not do it sooner. I love my teeth. I think they suit me. They give me so much confidence. I don't have to really be strategic about the way I smile anymore because I have a beautiful set of upper and lower teeth, and that makes me really, really happy. So I hope you the best, most successful journey. If you are a denture wearer, if you are thinking about getting dentures or a beginner, know that you can leave me a comment. You can email me. My email is in the About Me section, and I will help you the best that I can. But I'm going to leave you with this, as I always do. wear your dentures. If you cannot wear your dentures because you have a sore spot, they're not fitting correctly, go see your dentist and get a plan on how you can move forward with wearing your dentures. You have to wear your dentures or you're never going to get where you can wear them if you do not start wearing them. I hope you guys are having a wonderful 2025. I wish you nothing but the best, and I will see you in the next video.